Hi friends, and today we are going to discuss from the average due date ICI study material practical question number 1, complete theory part and all the illustrations that have been uploaded earlier. You can watch the playlist theory part and all illustrations, and two practical questions are there. We can discuss today the practical question number 1. Look at that question number 1. Mr. Yash, Mr. Harsh are partners in a firm. They had drawn the following amounts from the firm during the year ended 31st March 2016. Very importantly, when you find these kind of sums, you may think that these are called bill. One bill drawn by the other person, the other mutually they have not drawn these bills. Very importantly, okay. And I said that earlier, reciprocal bills. Reciprocal bills means one person will write the bill on the other person will write the bill again on this person. So which are called reciprocal bills, but these are not reciprocal bills. These bills are drawn by two persons on the form. So you cannot calculate one average due date for the net amount, and you have to calculate separately for Mr. Yash and separately Mr. Harsh from the average due date and when the payment to be done, and for that period of time interest to be calculated. Okay, these are not reciprocal bills. Not Harsh drawn a bill on Ash drawn a bill on Harsh. Both these people they have drawn on the form. Okay, so you have to calculate average due date separately for both of them. Interest also to be calculated separately for both of them. See that first, that's why I have taken Mr. Ash, Mr. Harsh. Come to the Mr. Ash first of all. Mr. Ash, three bills are there: 1/5/2015 75,000, July 2nd 2015 20,000, and lastly 31st March 2016 15,000. Go for Mr. Harsh. Three bills are drawn by him: 15/8/2015 60,000, 31st December 2015 50,000, 4th March 2016 75,000. Three bills drawn by Ash, three bills drawn by Harsh. You have to calculate average due date separately, interest also separately. These are drawn by the partners on the form. Okay, right. First, I would like to go for Mr. Ash. You can select one date as a base date. Better you select one is the which is the earliest date like a base date. So you may select here May 1st. Okay, May 1st to May 1st number of days is 0. Okay, next May 1st to July 2nd. So in the May 30 days are there. June 30 days are there. July 2, total number of days 62. And again May 30 days are there. June 30, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February and March. So these are the number of days you have to consider. Okay, from May 1st, in the sense in the May still 30 days are there, remaining days: June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, 28 days you have taken here, and March 31st. So total number of days you may say here 334. Okay, multiply the amount into number of days to get the product. 75,000 into 0, 0. 20,000 into 62, 12,40,000. 15,000 into 334, 50 lakhs 10,000. 50 lakhs 10,000. Go for the total of amount and total of product. The total of amount is looking 1,10,000 and the total of product is looking 62,50,000. Average due date is equal to base date plus total of products by total of amounts. Base date is May 1st plus total of products 62,50,000 divided by total of amount 1,10,000. This is May 1st plus, so here the total number of days, and you may see here 56.81, or you can say 57 days. Okay, 57 days. May 1st 57 days to be added to May 1st. May 1st in the sense in the May how many days we can add? Still 30 days we can add. 27. June 27 is the average due date. Right here June 27. June 27th is the average due date. The payment should be done on that date, and otherwise they have to pay the interest. So how interest to be charged here? Totally it is settled on March 31st. So that interest to be calculated from June 27 to March 31st. Okay, take the number of days. In June 3 days, July 31 days, August 31 days, September 30 days, October 31 days, November, December, January, February, March 31. Look at the number of days: 8, 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 3, 17, 1, 3, 4, 4, 2, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 27. Total number of days 277. So interest to be calculated, interest is equal to total amount into 1,10,000 into rate 10% given 10 by 100 into number of days 277 by 365. So calculate the interest. How much interest? Here it is 8,348. 8,348 is the interest. So given in the first for the Mr. Yash point of view, the bills are drawn by the Mr. Ash on behalf of the firm. Okay, and that is the interest to be settled in between the firm as well as Mr. Ash. Even Mr. Harsh also drawn the number of bills on the firm, and this is similar way you have to calculate the interest and everything. Let us go to the Mr. Harsh. Okay, so even here also May 1st the same date is taken here. Otherwise you can take any one of these dates also, base date, there is no any problem. Okay, and May 1st to here this is August 15th. Okay, so May 1st in the sense in the May 30 days are there, June 30, July 31 and August 15th. Okay, and see that 516 number of days, 134, 437, 106 days. Actually August 15th is a public holiday. Payment should be done the preceding day. It should be taken as 105, but of course here it is taken as 106 itself. Okay, but you may take in the exam as 105 days. Payment should be done earlier date whenever the this particular date, this is the date and which is a bill drawn date. Okay, so and this is a bill drawn date, so that therefore obviously payment date where actually the payment should be done. If the due date is a public holiday, then payment should be done the preceding day. But in case here it is not no problem at all. It is not a due date, it is a drawn date. Okay, you can take 106 only, no problem. Next, go to the second one, and here you have to calculate till December 31st. So therefore May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Sorry, not necessary all this is. And this is what May 30, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. This is sufficient. So here it is sufficient. Look at that in May 30 days, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, till December 31st. Okay, therefore the number of days here 244. Number of days 244 number of days. Again come back to this one. So here you can go May, June, May 30 days, June 30 days, July 31, August, September, October, November, December, January, February and March 4th. So till March 4th you have to consider. Let us repeat once again. In the May still 30 days are there. June 30, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February 28, March 4 days. Totally together you can say the number of days 307. And multiply the amount with the number of days to get the product. Here it is 63,60,000 and 1 crore 22 lakhs. 1 crore 22 lakhs, 2 crore 30 lakh 25,000, 2 crore 30 lakhs 25,000. That's all. Just go for the total of amount as well as total of products. So here the total of amount is 1,85,000 and total of product 4,15,000. 4 crores 15 lakhs 85,000. 4 crore 15 lakhs 85,000. And as usual, how we calculated to the first person, in the similar way you can calculate here also to the second person, who is Mr. Harsh. Okay, let us see how to calculate to Mr. Harsh. Yes, so and average due date is equal to base date plus total of products by total of amounts. Here base date is May 1st plus total of products 4 crores 15 lakhs 85,000, total of amount 1,85,000. Therefore May 1st plus total number of days 224.78, you may take 225 days to know the average due date. Let us take 225 days here. May 1st, in the sense in May you can add 30 days, still 195 days are there. June 30 days, 165. July 31 days, 134. August 31 days, 103. September 30 days, 73. October 31 days, 42. November 30 days, 12. December 12th is the average due date. In the given case, December 12th is the average due date. So interest to be calculated from December 12th to March 31st. Interest to be calculated. Then in the December, how many days are there? 19 days. January 31 days. February 28 days. March 31 days. Therefore 9, 1, 10, 18, 19 days. 3, 1, 4, 4, 2, 6, 6, 3, 9, 10. 109 days. Interest to be calculated for 109 days. Therefore interest is equal to amount, total amount 1,85,000 into 10%, which is 10 by 100 into 109 days by 365. 109 days by 365. The resulting amount interest 5,525 rupees. Interest, this is the interest between the this particular partner Harsh and to the firm. Okay, and this is the simple way to calculate the interest, but very importantly these two are the not reciprocal bills not drawn by each other. Both the people, they have drawn the bills on the firm. Okay, therefore, and how much interest they have to settle between the firm and to the partner, that is the to be calculated by calculating the average date. From the average date, number of days to be calculated to March 31st, and for that period interest to be calculated. Okay, that is a simple way to work out this particular sum. Only one more sum left. We can discuss that last sum in the next class. After that we can go to the next topic. Okay, bye.